Hello, my name is Justin Bright, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program, version 1.2.1, in which I am attempting to make Kerbals a multiplanetary species. We are still in the middle of a pretty epic mission that I think is going to be going on for a little bit longer, but I sent down a craft to pick up Jeslyn Kerman and head back up into orbit to the waiting master craft, which we'll be using to do a little bit more rescue and a little bit more stuff before it is able to go back home. So we have a couple more objectives to take care of, so let's get to it. All right, so that is going to do it. That is a good thing. We will be able to get going pretty soon here. So unfortunately, that's going to take 2.5 hours to get to that, so we're going to have to let them orbit a while and catch up. So I am going to just set an alarm for that, and what I'm going to do in the meantime is bring down our rescue bit down to Machat's shipwreck. It's not letting me do it. So let's jump out the tracking station. Be right back. Alright, so let's get this Machat's shipwreck. At what point can I rendezvous nicely? Actually, it looked like it was close, but it might have been an illusion because I'm so far away. There we go. That's actually pretty close. You can get this in one go. Whoa, what are you doing? 2.2, wow, okay. So this is a very sensitive orbit to be changing here. So let's F5. So I think we're doing quite well so far. And let's wait 20 minutes until we are aligned. All right, now we're moving in. Beautiful. Let's just fix up our intercept so that it's nice and precise. Get it down to 2.1, 2.1, 2.1. 2.2, that'll do. And that's going to be in more than 2 hours, so we're going to let this time warp down. I am going to set a new alarm at closest target distance. We're going to say 10 minutes away. And so that's going to put an alarm right in front of this, which is nice. So 1 hour and 8 minutes from now, I will have to come back and check that out. But until then, let's move over here. Okay, 6 minutes away, and we still have control, fortunately. So we're whipping around, almost ready. Oops. Yes, thank you. 3, 2, 1. Burn for a second. Beautiful. And it's not even that far away, so... Can I get this any tighter? It's further away. No, that's fine. So in just 30 more seconds, we should be arriving. All right, let's bring that in. And why not? Let's bring this into dock. Try out the Navy Fish's docking alignment mod, which I like so very much. And I'm very much more used to this than I am that camera mod I had been using in previous episodes. So docking should be a lot faster and easier now. I do believe I have a quest objective, or a contract objective, to dock in orbit of the moon, so this should be good for that, if nothing else. And we're closing in nicely. Let's put some speed on it. Bring it in, bring it in. Whoops, bonk. And just like that, we are docked. And we have brought Jaslyn Kerman. Jeslyn? I'm going to get it right one of these days. Jaslyn Kerman is now up and safe. She is now safely tucked away in the storage hitchhiker storage container. Awesome. Now, one last thing. I don't know if this part is going to matter in any way, but I would like to try to rendezvous with Machat's shipwreck one last time to see if I can... Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty close. That is cool. Let's see if I can make that a little bit closer. But I want to see if I can deploy that... if I can deploy the thing, the habitation module, and maybe Machat will appear as if by magic? Perhaps, perhaps not. But... Ooh. Well, that's... weird. No! What is even happening? When you start getting orbits that intersect at weird angles, it becomes very challenging to figure out exactly how you need to move. Because when you're dealing with two perfectly circular equatorial orbits, that's easy. Everything else is less so. At least relatively. I have a lot of practice doing this, so... How close is that? That's 10 kilometers away. I can bring that down to about 6.6. But I am pretty far out. So if I pull it in so that the orbits touch... Whoops. Oh, what a wonky thing. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Oh, that's so good. Half a kilometer away. I can deal with that. Let's do that. So, let's get ourselves moving and utilize all this extra monoprop that I've stuck on the end of this big monstrous craft. Cool. Ooh, let's, hold on a second. Hold on just a second. Gotta shut these engines down, or else that was going to be problematic. Okay, All right, here we go. We're getting ready. One burn. Okay, whoops, that went too far. That's still good. We're still good. Unfortunately, we're going to have a really high relative speed. Gosh, I don't think I'm going to be able to match that. So I have a choice now. I can get home, or I can match this. I can intercept the shipwreck. So I'm going to save my game now, and we're going to see how this goes. I have to send another couple of craft up this way anyways. Alright, and we are now burning to cancel the relative velocity, and hopefully I'd have done it just in time, so I should stop right as it passes by. Maybe. No. Not a chance? Alright, that's fine. But we're at least pretty close. Actually, that was not bad. Yeah, that was not bad at all. So let's cancel the rest of my relative velocity best as I can. I have 42 meters per second left. Ooh, I was not kidding about the choice being getting home and rendezvousing with this thing. Goodness gracious. Alright, so in 17 minutes, the other thing should be arriving as well. So let's just... What I would like to do is just get real close. So let's just move this. There we go. I just want this to be as close as possible. And I want to absolutely kill the relative velocity. There we go. That's good. Nice slow approach, which we're also wearing down the time until the close approach of the material craft, if you recall. Alright, we are getting there. Alright, we are 70 meters away, so let's just kill this velocity as best we can. Oh, what the heck. There. 0.0. And let's find out about this. I'm going to jump over to the material supply rescue craft, which should be very close to the target very, very soon, and is going to burn much of its fuel in doing so because it was coming from a very high orbit. 7, 6, 5, and burn. And that's about as good as that gets. There, we are close. Close, close, close. Now let's get within just a couple meters of the shipwreck. So I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to have to do to make sure that we are within scavenge range, because I think that's just a couple hundred meters, 1 or 2. Okay, let's just kill our velocity at this point. Oops, what are you doing? You're very wiggly. There, come on. And 0.0. All right. How far are we from being able to see the sun? On the exact opposite side. Beautiful. We'll lose a little bit of proximity. All right, so this chunk of material kits is close. So let's move over to this. We are going to kick out our shiny new engineer, Jeslyn Kerman. And she's going to run over and try to inflate that module. And then we're going to see if anybody still exists in there. All right, here we are. Moment of truth. I'm not ready. Deploy. You need electric charge. Okay. This is fine. I saved this for a reason. Undock. Let's arm this. Control it from here. Point at the shipwreck. Whoa, going a little bit. No, what are you doing? Oh, wow. That was a close enough call that I think while I was jumping in and out on a map mode, I smashed into the craft. Luckily, everything's fine. Alright, come in a little bit closer. Alright. Let's ease in there. Try to cancel some of my relative velocity. Point myself down the barrel. And accelerate towards. Not that fast. Not that fast. Oh my god, did I just... Oh, nice. I think I just ran out of monopropellant. Wow. Okay. This is, that was psychotic. I cannot believe that just happened. But I just barely landed on this thing, or managed to claw this thing as I ran out of monopropellant. So this thing is now stuck. This thing is not going anywhere. Unless I manage to dock something. Deploy! Ah, the material kits are too far away. Here, can you hang on to this thing or jump in or something? I'm getting very concerned with all these different vessels flying around. Okay, so that's gotten a little bit far away. There, now we're nice and close. So let's slow ourselves back down. Alright, Jesslyn, jump out. Deploy! It worked. I deployed the stupid thing. And inside... Inside... Machant Kerbal! Yes! Transfer crew. Into... the Mark I lander can. Oh, I cannot believe that worked. Oh, such triumph. Alright, let's save our game. Cannot quick save with Kerbals on a ladder. That seems fair. Okay, so we now have to get both of these Kerbals back to the Kerbal rescue craft. I would like... Does this have a docking port? This does not have a docking port. I was kind of hoping I'd be... Oh, hey! Check it out, a moon arch. How cool, you can actually see that from orbit, it's so big. Okay, so... I was hoping to be able to claw this thing so I could get some fuel. But it does not look like that's going to be possible at this point because this thing is out of monopropellant. I would like you just to go right back. Just go on back to the Kerbal rescue craft. Let's just make that happen right now. Alright, and we're here safe. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so you're boarded. What I would love to be able to do is get this clawed and then attached. But I don't think I'm going to be able to without monopropellant on this thing. But this has monopropellant. Alright, F5 for safety. We're going to do more daring heroics. Let's release that habitat and disarm the claw for now. So all that this thing can do is hold its orientation. So let's point in the general direction of the other module and actually arm the claw. That's right, we're getting stupid again. We're going to make this happen. F5. Okay, we are moving in and really close to this this vessel with the claw here. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get this thing moving just so that it connects. Oh, it's weird and wiggly. Alright, we just want to get it just holding steady so that it actually comes down. Oh man, it's disorienting watching us just hurtle over the surface of the moon. Wait, I'm not targeting the right thing, that's why. There we go. I was trying to direct myself down to something else. Then maybe, just maybe, reach out for it. Pull it closer. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. All right. Now, I want to get this whole unholy conglomeration back to the rescue craft. Now, if I can dock this, then I'm going to be able to grab this fuel, and that would be amazing. I would be able to actually get this whole, maybe get home with just what I've brought. But this is not going to be super stable, so let's see. Let's see how we do. My only hope is that there's a lot of reaction wheels on this. How are we doing on everything? Ooh, we do not have a ton of fuel. Alright, we're coming up. F5 for safety. Here, let's whip this around to target retrograde. Whoa! That went flipping around. I'm not sure why I'm surprised by that. follow that target reticle. Because once I have this all docked up, then I'm going to have all of the Kerbals that I wanted to rescue on board our main ship, and I'm not going to need any of this extra hardware, so I can just throw it. And then it'll just be the main Kerbal rescue craft left, and then we'll be able to get home with that, hopefully. Hopefully. We may still need to send a resupply, but we'll see how that goes. First I have to figure out how to dock this weird angled contraption. Alright, oops, actually that's the right side. So let's F5 right here. I am going to control from this docking port. It looks like I was already doing that. So let's bring up the Navy Fish docking port. Turn ourselves so that it's... The way the Navy Fish port works is a little bit more intuitive for me, like I've mentioned, but you put the orange reticle in the dead center, and that tells you that your ports are aligned. And then you put your velocity marker towards the moving green crosshairs, and that tells me how the movement of the different objects in relation, and that's it. That gets it docked real easy, and we have done it. We have put this whole weird thing together. So let's save first. Now let's get our crew out of the bits that we're going to end up throwing. Put Machat Kerman, and we have in our hitchhiker, we have Jag, Jesslyn, and Machat. We have rescued all 3 Kerbals. The only thing that we're missing is the big piece of hardware that was left on the surface of the moon, which is a shame, but we're not going to worry too terribly much about that. We will have to send somebody back up for that, but that's fine. I'll do that. I'll do that on my own time at some point later on. Alright, so I don't think that the main ship needs monopropellant for any reason. So I'm just going to take all of this fuel. That's emptied. So we're going to take this, and then that, and we're going to... Oh, can I not pump fuel? But I really wanted to pump the fuel. Shoot. I was really hoping I'd be able to pump the fuel all the way through. Yeah. Because the fuel can flow through these parts here, but not through this grabber. Well, darn. And I don't have any other way of docking these parts, I don't think. And let's see what I need to do to actually get home. That's a bit much. But yeah, I'm just playing with this to see what the absolute cheapest is that I could get home. And it looks like I get the most bang for my buck at this level right here, so let's say that. So we're looking at 272.8 meters per second of delta V, which Kerbal Engineer says I have, but I'm not sure how much I believe that. Because that may be just from all the various engines on here. Well, that's that. Alright. Tag this under terrible, terrible ideas. Nope. No, we can't hold that at all. Wait, maybe. If I burn very slowly. Come on, hold together. Oh, I'm out of monoprop. Ha! Okay, so this is not getting home without a refuel, but that's fine. So rather than mess around with this, let's just undock these bits. And I will dispose of them. And I will take care of that now, and unfortunately we are out of time to finish up the rest, but it does look like we are going to be sending up a rescue mission, so bit of a diversion from the... oh dear. Yeah, this is why I didn't try to finish this particular burnout, but yeah, we'll get to that, and then we'll get all these Kerbals home, and then we'll finally be in a good place with some money to get on with the base building. But we'll take care of that in the next episode. I'll see you next time.